Man, what's up, YouTube? What's up, world? It's your boy JR Hollywood, man. Welcome to my new YouTube channel called Hustle to Invest. On here, we be talking about everything from stocks, crypto, real estate, to credit scores and credit card hacks, man. That's my niche. That's what I like to talk about. Always remember, I'm not a financial advisor. Always do your own diligence. Remember, this is not financial advice. It's just for entertainment purposes only. Just my own opinion. Today we're going to be talking about all the short sellers that are under investigation. I know you guys got the news today. We had about 30 short sellers they said that were going to be under investigation. There were some big ones on there that we had talked about previously. I think maybe it was yesterday. If not, I know they've been talked about throughout the year, last year especially. One was Citron, one was Melvin Capital, one was Hindenburg as well. And it was just pretty much a probe coming out saying that, they're investigating them for their short selling practices and what they've been doing. And it's kind of funny because first it was the Gary Gensler interview talking about the market being dark. Then it was a warehouse fire. Now, they're coming out with these articles talking about 30 short sellers are being investigated for their short selling practices. And there was also an interview by Jay Clayton. He used to be a former SEC chairman. And he was talking about the four things that they're looking for essentially when they do these things. One being like short and distort. One being a combination of short sellers all coming together pretty much to attack a particular stock. Another one was obviously the dark pool trading, and then another one was short selling with non-public information. So I want you guys to go ahead and take a look at that right now. The article that I wanted to share with you guys that I was talking about earlier, it's about former chairman Jay Clayton, and he pretty much breaks down the DOJ probe and the short sellers. And the four things he's pretty much looking for. The first one would be like short and distort, that's the first time I ever heard that one. He was talking about coordinated short selling between a bunch of different hedge funds. He was also talking about naked shorting. Then he was also talking about shorting in advance of material non-profit or public information. So pretty much that means short selling with information that they have that us retail investors don't have. And he pretty much talks about those four things, and I'm pretty sure, I'm not saying, I know for sure, it's just my opinion, but I'm pretty sure AMC has, if not seen all four of these, has probably seen one or two of the four. So let's take a look at that clip.
Department of Justice requesting more information from about a dozen short-selling firms. The firms receiving subpoenas are said to include Muddy Waters, Melvin Capital, and Citron Research. Joining us right now to discuss all of this is former SEC chairman and CNBC contributor Jay Clayton. Jay, it's great to see you. You look at this investigation, and there have been a lot of people calling for it, especially in the retail community after the GameStop scenario about a year ago now. Is this, if you were running the SEC, is this something you would be doing? How do you feel about short sellers?
Well, short selling generally is an integral part of our marketplace for many reasons. But let me say what people may be looking at here. I think, Andrew, there are around four things, or let me classify it as four things that could be alone or in combination that you would be looking at as a regulator. First of all, there's a short and distort, which is the opposite of pump and dump. You establish a short position, you release information to the public that's negative about a particular name, stock drops, you reap the rewards of that stock drop. Of course, if that information is accurate, that's a benefit to the market. If the information is inaccurate, that's problematic. The next thing would be coordinated short selling. Short selling by a number of firms to make it look like there's broad-based sentiment that the company's stock should be under pressure or is overvalued. A third thing that is often talked about is naked short selling, borrowing shares to short that really don't exist. And then a fourth thing that may be looked at is, are people short selling in advance of material non-public information that is negative? This type of probe could be any one of or a combination of those.
So it's just crazy that, that's a good thing. I guess you can say that all this stuff's coming to light, but it's crazy that all this stuff just kind of snowballing one after another. The Gary Gensler interview, like I mentioned before, the building burning on fire. Now you got the former SEC chairman talking about the four things he's looking for, And I think something big's going to happen, I don't think they're going to be able to get away with this for long. I think they've been doing it for too long, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people on Wall Street are kind of sick and tired of it, You can't cheat and game the system forever. I also wanted to take a look at this article that I thought was interesting, and it talks about dozens of short sellers have reportedly been caught up in sweeping DOJ probe into potential abuse. And these names have come up before. One in particular, which I thought was funny, was Citron. We would all remember Citron from the AMC short seller report they put out in their Twitter when they blocked all the comments, so you couldn't put comments on their Twitter. But they're talking about Friday's report said that the Federal Bureau of Investigations in early 2021 seized computers from the home of Andrew Leff, the founder of Citron Research and a prominent short seller. So they're on his ass for sure. The next one I thought is they mentioned, the other ones as well. Melvin Capital got mentioned in there as well. Hindenburg Research was mentioned in there as well. Viceroy as well. And there was a couple other ones. So I think, they're about to crack down. A lot of stuff's about to go down, and I'm glad it happens. And hopefully we can just get this squeeze out of the way so we can all, continue to get back in the market. But I think it's fair enough to say that I think everyone's learned so much. Me personally, I've learned a lot over the last 2 years in the market, especially with all this going on, from short selling to squeeze plays. Stop losses are obviously very important. If you guys all see what happened to DWAC today and then Facebook over the last week. So just learned so much, man, all about the brokers, market makers, discount brokers, how a broker could be a broker and a market maker. So I've definitely learned a lot, I can say, with this whole AMC movement. It's been good year, coming on a year and 2 months now. Like I said before, it's good that they're, cracking down on this stuff, and it's more of it's starting to come to light. Especially, like I said, I've only been in the market for about 2 years, so I've learned so much, like I was just previously stating, that it's good to see that they're cracking down. However, we need to see what's going to happen with all them naked shorts, man, because essentially they can't just destroy them. They can't just get rid of them. They have to be covered. So essentially, are they going to do it controlled? Are they going to do it essentially over a span of like a week, a month? Like, I'm kind of curious to see what's going to happen on that aspect, man. So it's just going to be a short video. I appreciate you guys for tuning in, man. You guys have a good night, man. Take care and God bless.